right, everybody. Welcome back to MAPOP Sports. This is Grandy. If this is your first time here, welcome. Appreciate you guys checking out the channel, checking out this video. If you guys are returning, welcome back, guys. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. Sorry I didn't get a chance to record over the weekend. I was pretty busy, Father's Day and everything. Family had some stuff planned for me, and it was kind of a little bit of a time away. Even though I was actually still listing, guys. This is a crazy thing. I was still working over the weekend listing stuff on this eBay store and everything. I think I'm finally back into the flow of things in regards to listing and sales. So that was a good thing. I think it took me about a week, obviously after my vacation and everything. So that was kind of good. Getting right back into it this week, getting right back into the listings. I got some raw stuff I need to get listed, and I got some submissions from PSA coming back. So hopefully I get that by the end of this week. I'm crossing my fingers. I'll be at the card show this weekend. It's only 2 days, I think Saturday and Sunday, a couple hours. So make sure you guys swing by if you're in the area. I'll have a small table, but yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can get some inventory. Won't have any crazy things. I'll have some wax, some slabs and stuff this weekend, so it should be fun. Can't wait for it, so I'm excited for that. Other than that, man, let's just jump into it. There's two things I kind of want to talk about today. Just kind of, it was just something I was thinking about last night. Two main things. So one thing I think for me that I'm learning, at least in this past year of, selling sports cards full time, a biggest thing is, a successful business being run on the eBay store, at shows, all that good stuff. I feel like timing is really critical. When I say timing, I mean like when you're going to stock up on specific inventory. When are you looking to sell football? When are you looking to sell basketball, baseball? It's one of those things where it takes time to really figure it out. I mean, over the years of my collecting and everything, you kind of figure out, when is a good time? When does football move the most? When does it move the least? When's the best time to get your best bang for your buck, whether you're getting sourcing inventory or reselling it, things like that. So timing is critical more than the inventory itself. So my biggest thing is like, for instance, let's put football. Right now, I feel like, football, it's definitely a good buying time in the early summer. I would say right up into the Super Bowl. Not even, I would even say during the playoffs. So teams, hot players or rookies that, you think is going to do well possibly next year, it's really a good time to purchase them. I feel like you get the best deals probably around playoff time, Super Bowl time, and just right after that, right when the season's over, because nobody's really thinking about them, and especially during the playoffs, only the teams that that are in the playoffs are the ones that people are kind of looking at. But all those other ones, people just push them to the side. So I feel like timing to get to source those items. And I think when you're looking to resell them or flip them or grade them to flip them, I feel like football up until the draft it's still in hot demand to sell, and I see a lot of people still buying. And then obviously around August, man, I feel like football is really prime for August. So that's what I mean about timing. So I feel like a lot of people will, or hope, at least previous experience has showed me that football really does well in August, right before the season. Same thing with almost all the sports. However, basketball, keep in mind though, things do change from year to year. Like basketball, we used to always do really well right before the season, preseason, especially preseason. I felt like basketball did well because you can see the rookies and everything, because there's a lot of preseason basketball games, so you can kind of see how they're going to react or how they're going to look. So you get a lot of anticipation and hype for that. But for some reason, I felt like 2023 and 2024, this past year and a half, basketball has kind of flip-flopped. I felt like once the season got started and towards the end of the season, basketball started picking up, and then during the playoffs, obviously. So it does change. So it's just all about timing, just kind of figuring that out. Baseball was the same thing as football. Right up, I think, during spring training and right before the season kicked off, I felt like baseball was good, was hot. And right when the season kicked off for baseball, I felt like the first month it was in good demand. But then once you get into the mid-season of baseball, it kind of, you may sell a few guys who are playing really good or hot that a lot of people didn't anticipate, so you can move some of those. So bottom line, it's all about timing. See if you can, figure out a pattern. I think that was the biggest thing was I'm trying to figure out a pattern and just kind of duplicate it season after season, year after year. I think that's my goal. I actually kind of jotted down and kind of keep notes and see if I'm right from previous year and this year. So there's been a few things that have been right, a few things that, it's just changes. So you just got to play with that. And then, like I just said, so you can work around your sourcing and how you're going to sell and what you can anticipate is going to do well or not. So timing is very critical. Another thing to be successful is obviously patience. I think I did a video about this previously, was that I'm still working on that. My wife and my family members can tell you guys I'm probably the most impatient person, but don't lose track of your goal. And your goal is obvious. I mean, for me, that's what I tell myself, is that whatever I source, whatever I purchase, I got to make sure I get the right inventory that I know I can resell at a decent price that will give me a decent profit margin. So I don't be in a rush to purchase inventory thinking that inventory is running low. And I did that a couple months ago, and I just kind of rushed and I just purchased inventory like I didn't really need it because I'm still listing. I still got a lot of inventory, and I just kind of rushed it thinking that I was going to miss out on certain things, or these is a great deal, I gotta buy it. But sometimes it was probably best if I would have held onto some of that capital and used it for grading fees. I should have done that. So there's little things that you figure out, and patience is a big one. Same thing with selling. I mean, don't be in a huge rush to sell if somebody's going to give you a lowball offer just thinking that, oh shoot, I can't move this card or these cards or this slot or whatever. I need to just sell whatever price. So sometimes patient is a virtue. So make sure you can be as patient as possible. That's why I try to tell myself every day. So there you guys go. 2 tidbits. Hopefully it helps you guys out a little bit. If not, hopefully it refreshes your mind that, those are 2 things you should do. Timing, work on timing when you're doing sports cards or any business at all. It doesn't even matter if you're an entrepreneur, if you have your own business, and, just figuring out the sales aspect of timing, getting the best deal you can sourcing and getting the best deal selling. And then on top of that, patience, guys, patience, whether you're sourcing, buying, or selling. I think that's 2 areas I'm still working on and trying to get better at. So hopefully that helps you guys. If you guys like this stuff, feel free to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, all good. I still appreciate you guys more than you know. Other than that, make sure to check out the eBay store. Links in the description. Other than that, have a good rest of the week, guys. Till next time.